Now, just last night, AEW revealed yet another stable. AEW seemingly has put together more stables than WWE has pulled apart. Now, let me just refresh your memory. In the past 2 months, they've broken up the Undisputed Era, Retribution, and the Hurt Business, all within about a 2-month time span. Just like a few months prior before that, they had a tag team separating fetish, where basically every tag team under the sun was magically split apart for whatever reason. 99% of them anyway. And it looks like AEW is now doing this. WWE doesn't like stables, we're going to do stables. Now, if someone were to say that AEW should be called ASW, All Stable Wrestling, would you really argue that point? I know I wouldn't. As you can see here, this is a list of every single stable currently in the AEW roster. And there's a little surprise underneath the thing that you can't see. So far we have Cutie Stable, The Pinnacle, The Inner Circle, The Nightmare Family, Death Triangle, Matt Hardy's brand, whatever that's called, he keeps on getting new people, The Dark Order, The Elite, which is, I don't know which week to week, I don't know which one's who, but you know what I'm talking about. Luchasaurus' thing, whatever they're called, and Team Taz. If you have 3 or more people, you're a stable. And what's interesting about this, you see all these things, what do they have in common? They're all men. There's not a single female stable. Remember when AEW launched and they tried to have a stable with Brandy and a few other people there? It was killed immediately. So I guess Tony got cold feet and never did it again. So we have all these male stables and not a single female one. In Stardom, you will see several female stables over there. What's they called? The Tokyo Cyber Squad. The one that's like a traditional Japanese, but they're evil. I forget the name, but Hana Kimura was part of that stable as well. There's another crew as well of like a Joshi girl, like just cute Joshi girls, but like Japan has them. I guess because they're all female, league. But in AEW, they really love men, and it shows you right here. There's not a balance. There's not a token one female stable. Not one. There's too many stables in this damn company anyway. We know that. I know that. But if you're gonna preach that you're about equality and you're about women, you're not giving any to women. You have, let me see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 stables. And not a single female one. Even if it was 5-1, that's still messed up. There's not a single female one. And check this out. Here's what's underneath. There still could be more to come. There's still room for more stables in AEW. Sting can get one. Christian can get one. Ethan Page looks like he's recruiting people as well. I mean, what's the Acclaim? They look like they could be part of a team. There's so many bodies they have in the company, and they need to do something with them, so they're just putting them all in stables. There's room for more. The women need some love too. I don't know what they're gonna do with them. I could do something with them, obviously, but this company has a stable fetish. It's borderline ridiculous. If you think about it, back in the 90s, way back in the day, the NWO was running roughshod. That's obviously a faction. And WCW at the time was not a faction. They were defending themselves. And then NWO branched off into the LWO, the NWO Wolfpack, and it got really annoying with how many NWO versions there were out there back in the 90s. It was like, yo, dude, what the fuck? And but in the end, it was just NWO. You didn't have all these different ones. And in WWE, I think you had the Oddities at the time. You had the Nation Domination. You had DX, of course. From what I can recognize, Right to Censor, I believe, as well. You had a few stables over there in the Attitude Era over there, because WCW had them and WWE's going to have them at the time. WWF, they're going to have stables as well. But eventually, you know, they broke up there. People got injured, yada yada yada. In AEW, they are just doing so much, and I can't remember the last time a Team Taz member had a match on the show, on Dynamite. There's too much. I mean, like, they're just going to have fight with another stable over and over again, get screwed over, have like a big blow-off, like 5-on-5 match or whatever at a pay-per-view or whatever like that. I mean, like, there's too many. You're lacking good storytelling because you're just putting bodies on the screen there, and I have an issue with you, and you have an issue with me, so let's fight. There's no strong storytelling with these stables. It's just, pop up, another week, another stable gets put together. I know sometimes it's about like playing the long game per se, and we gotta wait for more storytelling to come out there as the months pass by. But I'm just saying that there's way too many out there, and at least can we get a week to go by without a stable coming together?